Hi guys, let us discuss minimum spanning tree. So what is the minimum spanning tree? Minimum spanning tree of a graph G is a subgraph and it visits all the vertices of the graph with the minimum weights, that is minimum total weight of visiting all the vertices. There are two algorithms, Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm. Let us discuss Prim's algorithm first. Let us see the application of Prim's algorithm to find the minimum spanning tree of a graph. Consider this graph. Now we are going to apply the Prim's algorithm to find the minimum spanning tree of this particular graph. So now what is the first step? We have to start with the source node. So here we are starting with the source node A. So what is next? We should consider the edges which are connected with the node A. So AB and AD. So you consider the edges AB and AD. We have to choose the minimum weighted edge among these two. So AD is the minimum weight 4 when you consider with the AB. So I have chosen AD and the selected edge is shown in the highlighted manner, which you can see in the diagram. So what is the next step? So we have to consider the edges which are connected with the A and D. So now consider the edges AB, DB, DE. Out of this, we have to choose the minimum weighted edge. So minimum weighted edge is DB because the weight is 1. So I have chosen the edge DB. It is shown in the highlighted manner. So what is the next step? Now we have to consider the edges which are connected with the A, B and D. So that is AB, BC, BE and DE. Now we have to be very careful. By chance, if I choose AB, it will form a cycle. But anyway, the weight of AB is very high, so we are not going to select. So, but other three, BC, BE, and DE, we have to choose the minimum weighted edge. So DE is the minimum weight 2. So we have chosen the edge DE. Next, so we have to consider the edges connected with A, B, D and E. So now AB, BC, BE, EC and EF. Out of this, we can see that AB is already rejected. So BC and CE has got a same weight 3. But if I choose BE, what will happen? It will form a cycle. So we have to reject the edge BE and we are going to choose the edge EC. That is what shown in the diagram. So what is the next step? We have to consider the edges which are connected with the A, B, D, E and C. So AB is already rejected. So now consider BC, BE, CF and EF. So now we have to choose the minimum weighted edge among these five. So here other nodes are already visited. So F is the only node which is not visited. So if we want to visit F, you can go from C to F or E to F. But C to F weight is 8, but E to F weight is 7. So I have chosen the E to F 7. So now we have visited all the nodes, and also we can observe that v minus 1 edges are shown in the highlighted manner. That is in M minimum spanning tree, v minus 1 means number of vertices. So how many vertices are there here? You see that 6 vertices are there. So we have observed that 5 edges are shown in highlighted manner. That means that we have visited all the nodes and the process is over. So the minimum spanning tree with the edges AD, DB, DE, EC and EF, you just add the weight of all these edges. So you are getting 17. So the total cost of the minimum spanning tree for this given graph is 17. So you can finally conclude it like this. So the total cost is 17.